Hi everyone, welcome to the Divine Rose Garden. My name is Emily. I am a intuitive guide, spiritual teacher, and astrologer. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for hitting that like button and subscribing. Please take these messages as they resonate with you. I also offer spiritual consultations, readings, birth chart readings. All my offerings will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for looking at all my other content. If you're new, I've been pumping out some content according to what I am being guided to do. So astrology, energy check-ins. My last live was a big one, so definitely check that out for your rising sign. You want to see what the Pluto in Aquarius is bringing for you at this time. But let's jump in. Check out I have a lot going on. You'll be interested. I have a feeling I'm going to be getting a lot of new subscribers here. If you have a lot of Aries placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, I'm getting. If your nodal axis has an Aries placement, so North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra, or the reverse, South Node in Libra, South Node in Aries, and North Node in Libra. You're going to resonate with this, most probably. Okay, there's just so much energy coming through, you guys, with you. It's amazing. I haven't done these zodiac readings in many years, and my gifts have developed over time. So if you're an old subscriber, you definitely will feel that and see that. So what I do is I usually channel before I come on, as I'm getting ready to come on camera. This is a new gift, channeling messages. So I usually write the things, the downloads down, just because there's so many, and it's very easy to forget when you're channeling. So a lot going on. The first thing that I heard for you guys is there's a gambling energy. You can't even speak because it's hard to describe and it's hard to put into words. It feels like you're not sure. Is this person gambling? You might be a cross watcher for an Aries rising, sun, moon, whatever placement they have. But I did hear this, the lyrics, specific lyrics from Taylor Swift's song Cruel Summer. And it's devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. One of my favorite songs from Taylor Swift, one of the best pop songs, I think. But is someone taking uncalculated risks? It feels very risky. It feels also fool's gold. What am I buying into? Is it real? Is it not real? Or you're dealing with someone who's truly just at this point overdoing it, overspending. There's a lot of this show-offy energy. It feels very Leo. That's very Leo energy. Someone might be hiding a gambling addiction. But it does feel like something is being hidden. Okay, for some of you, this is a hidden addiction. Maybe you might be hiding an addiction. This is gambling, like I'm saying. You're risking. You're making bad investments. Or you might be supporting someone who is making bad investments. Someone who keeps gambling on the wrong things or investing in the wrong things. You might be supporting a family member also who's irresponsible with money, partner, or your children, they're saying. Okay, and there's also this energy around glamour. You're questioning this glamorous lifestyle for some of you who, I guess, have close relationships or friendships with people who have the money, who are financially, I guess, secure, or who come from money. You're questioning the meaning behind that. That sort of lifestyle resonated with you at one point, and you're asking yourself if it still resonates with you. So again, it's around a social group or a way of living, a way of dressing, that you've been buying into the glory, the glamour, the fashion, the trends, the social trends, the lifestyle. What am I driving? Where do I live? Where am I going? It's a lot of that show-offy Instagram posting because I want likes and and validation, and that I want this approval, that I'm living this best life, right? It's very, again, materialistically driven. It's ego-based choices. Again, these are all choices. There's no judgment here. It all comes down to what they're saying is, because some of you are teeter-tottering. You see the energy is really all over the place. Oh my God, this is your energy. You're teeter-tottering before, oh, okay, I'm just gonna dabble into this lifestyle a little bit, but then I'm gonna pour my feet in, and then I'm gonna pour my feet out, and then I'm going to take my feet out. It's like, are you in or are you out, Aries? That's what the message is coming to tell you. And there is an inner conflict, again, with the inner shadow, and this is why they channeled that song. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. So there's an inner devil, inner shadow within you that likes to engage in these types of things that are more, appearance driven, materialistic choices that, really help you to feel a certain way about yourself. But your inner angel is saying, how is this meaningful? How is this sustainable? Like, what are you getting from this? So for the story where some of you are supporting a child or a partner or a friend who makes bad financial decisions, who's probably a gambler here again, whether you help them or you don't help them, you will be judged no matter what they're saying. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Whatever we do, it's damned if we don't and damned if we do, right? But at the end of the day, Spirit is asking you, do you judge yourself? Because whether you continue supporting someone who has this gambling tendency, who makes uncalculated bad risks, and whether you step away from this glamorous lifestyle of engaging in people, places, and experiences that are only superficial, whether you step away from those two experiences, because you might be in one story or in the other story. I'm getting two storylines. I apologize if I'm going very fast, but this is your energy, and I know you can keep up. I'm an Aries. I have Aries placements. I know you can. Whether you step away from either situation that you are currently experiencing, you will be judged. And the question is, coming back to Spirit's advice here, is do you judge you? Do you accept your choice? Whether it is to continue down that road or not. Are you okay with it? Are you in alignment? How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about your choices? This is asking to come back to sovereignty, agency. How do you feel about yourself if you don't engage with these things? And so again, they're showing me dressing for you. A lot of you dress for others. Again, to show off that side of you that wants to get that validation. Why do people show off? Because they need validation. There's a lack of security and self-esteem there. Again, it's a lifestyle. It's a way of being. And when you don't stop and assess why we do such things, that's where it can get a little dramatic, and we tend to overdo it. So if you're feeling or you're experiencing some money issues, or you lost your job, or whatever it is, it's bringing up all these unconscious choices that you've made. So again, how do you feel about yourself? Dressing for you. If you go out and dress just for you without having to post it and show it and showcase it, how does it make you feel? Start dressing for you. And then the song Vigilante shit from Taylor Swift is also playing in my head. And that's what she says in the lyrics is, lately I've been dressing, I don't dress for women and I don't dress for men, but lately I've been dressing for revenge. So think about that. Listen to the song, because there's something in there for you. Some of you are experiencing mishaps, like dropping things, stubbing your toe, just banging your finger, your head against the cupboard, or whatever it is. There's some mishaps there. You might be very accident prone. So just be careful with that in the month of February. Again, energy is fluid, so this energy might already be transpiring in your life. Again, these are signs from the universe to get grounded. Shift. You're not grounded. When we're stubbing our toe and we're banging into things and we're getting into accidents, it's because the universe is asking for our attention, to get grounded, to get more present, to get more aware of the choices we're making as we go along. There's a call to be more playful, Aries. Yeah, again, I'm being pulled by this sense of having to impress, having to play a certain role within a group, having to be something to someone, providing for them, supporting them constantly. But your energy is probably getting drained here and you're not having any fun. Are we having any fun doing that? I'm seeing the dolphin appear. Dolphin medicine is all about playfulness and tapping into our inner child that wants to play, that wants to laugh, that wants to dance and have fun and just be. Are you having any fun by really placing yourselves on these paths that are supporting a superficial version of yourself? Are you okay with that? And again, you might be receiving a lot of signs and insight from animal spirits or from these mishaps, physical mishaps, that are trying to get your attention to get more grounded and centered about what truly matters to Aries now. Okay, so those are my channel messages that I'm going to put to the side here. The songs were Cruel Summer by Taylor Swift and Vigilante shit, okay? So if you want to go and listen to those songs later, be sure to like this video, you guys. It really helps get these messages across my soul tribe. I haven't been posting for a while, as you know, many of you, so I'm trying to get back into the algorithm of YouTube, which has changed. So we're going to start with your spiritual growth and see if these cards are a reflection of what I just channeled. We're going to talk about your spiritual growth energetically in the month of February. And then we're going to look at your relationships. How is the energy affecting your relationships in February? Okay, again, time is an illusion. Energy is fluid. So again, these energies probably are playing out as you go. Ooh, anger. Okay, I'm going to get some out. And we'll see. Tell us. Let's see what these cards. Thank you, dear God, angels, and ancestors, for revealing to Aries what is for their highest and best good. May these messages be a blessing to all who are involved. Amen. Spirit animal. There we go. I just channeled that. Passion. Guilt. It came out in reverse. So again, these are your spiritual growth messages, okay, Aries? Joy, yeah. Okay, we'll start with this, and then I'm going to clarify with some tarot and see what they say, and then we'll get some advice. So Aries, you're definitely triggered by something. Again, is this social media? I'm getting yes, because she's directly looking at her social media, her phone. Whatever it is that you're looking at, something here triggered a lot of anger within you. For some of you, I'm getting a group of friends. Did they? Yeah, now I'm channeling because my nose is itchy. A group of friends, because we do have this card. Soul Tribe speaks of groups, okay? That have maybe left you out, that rejected you or didn't invite you to something. I don't know. Let's see. But there's some anger there. And it's really important to process that right now and to feel that and to understand, why is this coming up for me right now? Things are not feeling joyful and fun. The spirit animal that came through for you was the dolphin. No, I'm not feeling those. Let's get some. Yeah, you're really stressed out about something. 9 of Swords. overly stressed at night, keeping you up at night, bringing up a lot of emotions with the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this has to do, Justice in reverse. There's definitely a group of people here that you're surrounded by that are not in alignment with the spirit right now. Justice in reverse speaks of things not working out in your favor, but also paying the price for something. You're gonna or the group, someone has to pay the price for something. And you're getting clarity on that. It's becoming more and more clear about how something is not in your best interest. Okay, Aries, it's not in your best interest. You keep going back and forth about it, and that's maybe why you're nervous. You're very stressed out, even to the point where you're depressed. But this is an invitation to feel. Spirit is saying, simple. You have untapped anger. Feel your anger. Process your anger. Queen of Cups is about emotions. You might be getting emotionally triggered, and that's okay. There's a spirit animal, again, that's around you that's asking you to be more hopeful. Spirit animal that came through like this, okay? Have fun. Listen, dress not to impress. Dress for yourself, because you're proving to yourself, and this is what, you know, if you really interpret the song, lately I've been dressing for revenge, not to prove to other people that I'm doing better or that I'm a certain type of way. I'm proving to myself that I got this, that I'm empowered, that I am learning, that I can be who I want to be. It's safe to be who I want to be. And the anger is always a sign of unprocessed grief and sadness. So there's a part of you that got lost in this group of people, if this is what it is for you, because I am channeling for people here that have been engaging with a group of people who, again, there's a lack of reciprocity. But again, they might be engaging in some weird things. The Hierophant. Again, this is all spiritual stuff coming through. This can be a marriage for some of you, going back and forth. So the Hierophant, we're going back and forth on whether you should be committing to a group of people here. Could this be your in-laws for some of you, not all of you? There's a lack of joy, there's a lack of passion. And with the Moon and the Five of Cups, yeah, this is all about fears, a lot of fears. Fears of stepping into something new and learning something new and being on your own. This is like your inner child. And it's funny, we got the spirit baby before, and I was just waiting for spirit to direct me in that direction. But like, afraid of stepping out on your own and being your own person. It's okay to dress. You see, the Page of Wands is someone who knows how to dress. But are you doing it because you're afraid of not being accepted? Or you're doing it because it brings you great joy? So how can you surrender to whatever you're feeling? Because surrender is at the bottom of the deck here. Let go of your ego, you're listening to your higher self now. You have to step into the higher self now. The ego is there to guide you about your blind spots, about what you're not seeing. So the trigger is healthy because triggers are informing us. Yeah, so then we got guilt with passion. Some of you might have to release guilt because it came out in reverse. Guilty about following your passion. Guilty about not guilty anymore about following your heart's desire, your joy, your inner joy. And this is a message I had brought up in my live You could check my live stream, my last live stream about Pluto being in Aquarius and the shakeups that it's bringing with Uranus and Taurus. So our values here are being shaken up because we are being guided to look at what is no longer in alignment to what brings us joy. Maybe these types of people or the groups that you've been engaging with on social media or whatever it is in your physical reality, at one point, you know, they did give you a sense of joy. But right now, you have to think of you. Aries is me being true to me and my needs first. Have I been supporting others a little bit too much? And have I been holding on to too much guilt because I have other different types of passions? Yes, most probably. So there's some sadness there. We did see the Five of Cups. Yeah, this is about truly stepping into this energy. The Queen of Swords is all about cutting things out and not being apologetic, not feeling guilty and apologetic of these choices of cutting things out. So are you cutting out that gambler energy within you? Remember, as within, so without. As without, so within. We attract who we are always. The universe is always mirroring back to us what we are holding subconsciously. Yeah, that Queen of Swords. Let's get some more messages from this deck. The Quantum Energy deck. Quantum Oracle. Oh yeah, the universe has its hands in your energy. Interesting how that fell. Joy is fun. Joy, joy, and fun. Keeps coming up for you. Tapping into your joy. Redefining what fun is for you. It feels like you don't really know. You're learning. This is what we're here for. We're exploring. We're learning. We're trying different hats on. We're trying different clothes on. We're listening to different music. And we're realizing that our energy is shifting, and it's shifting in another direction. The universe definitely has its hands in this pot. The family, friends, and guides landed right on top of the Justice card. So again, be careful with the people. I knew that you were dealing with people here. So friends, family, anybody who pretends to be a guide also I'm getting. So be careful with the light workers that you've been following, the people who call themselves, you know, spiritual. Okay, be careful. Practice discernment because there might be there's disappointment there. I'm not getting anything out of this, and you might have been burned by a light worker or a spiritual teacher or a psychic intuitive, whoever you were going to get messages from. So you have to be careful. Are these people in their integrity? Integrity is a huge theme right now. So God, the universe, is probably showing you, like I said, through all these mishaps, you know, accidents, stubbing your toe, getting just bad luck. Is it bad luck, or is it because you're misaligned, right? Energetically, spiritually, if you're here, it's because you want to understand the underlying energetic reason why you're experiencing everything in the physical, as within, so without. So my hand went to this deck. It means that I need to give you a message from the angels about this situation. But you're outgrowing a group of friends, guides, light workers, people who call themselves spiritual, family members, whoever that is. You're definitely being asked to let go here. Yeah, you see. So the angels here are saying to confront control issues. But you see how the universe is pulling the strings? The universe, the vast universe. There's something that you're in resistance to, which is normal when we're coming up against the wound in a trigger. And it's about letting go of control. Let the divine work the details out, especially when it comes to the injustice that you've been experiencing. And that song Vigilante shit, I mean, that's about revenge. Like, she's not playing in that one. But as a vigilante, right, we're taking the matters in our hands, and we're gonna we're going to seek justice, but that's not what Spirit is saying. That's the energy that is speaking to us, that represents your energy, right? That song represents your energy. You're trying to take matters into your own hands, how to get justice, how to get what you were owed. Okay, they're saying, but this is about letting the universe do its thing. Okay, you cannot be judge, jury, and executioner here because people have hurt you or did you wrong. This is the energy. Okay. The mind-body connection, when it comes to the stress, the anxiety, the body has is affected by the mind. So if you're experiencing issues with your body, your health, this is about understanding, about sitting with your body, sitting with the energies and saying, okay, what does my body want to tell me? Because my mind is ungrounded, is scattered. I am overdoing it with investing so much energy in this that it's creating a misalignment, disharmony within my physical body. Okay, they're saying to hold it up a few more seconds. So this is number 26. 26th. Maybe something happened on January 26th. This injustice. But it needed to happen. It needed to happen, Spirit is saying, because you needed to see things and people more clearly. There's something that you weren't seeing. And this is what happens when we tend to be a little bit more naive and impressionable, and we just, we like to engage in different things, and that's okay. We are here to explore, to learn, to evolve. And sometimes we come into this life with a very distorted lens when it comes to discerning what is right for me and what is not right for me, what is in alignment with my higher self, my highest timeline, and what is not in alignment. And that's okay. So give yourself that grace and that forgiveness, they're saying. Okay, so we're going to clear the deck very quickly. Yeah, so here we go. And we're going to so many cards. Here we go. Let's look at the relationship energies. Okay, let's look at your relationship energies. Now, keep in mind, we just spoke about some of these relationships and what they were bringing up for you in terms of your spiritual growth. But let's look into more of the energies and what, maybe the blocks. Yeah, let's look at the blocks in these relationships. Again, passion. Is there a lack of passion? Follow your passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. If you have a partner, are you able to like sing and dance with them when you're in the car, when you're at home, playing music while you're cooking? Or is it just like super boring and very stale, and it feels like you're carrying a burden and that you have all these responsibilities? It's like you can't sing and dance. You can't let your heart and soul sing here. That's the block. And that card passion came out as well. You're carrying all these burdens for people. You're not in alignment with fun and joy and lightness of being, they're saying. There's like this lightness of being. You see how she's allowing herself to be caught by the angel? Allow yourself to be held by the divine. You're carrying too many things. You're trying to control too many narratives. You're trying to control how things unfold. Okay, interesting. Let me feel into these energies a little bit more here. Yeah, this is about letting go of control. Okay, so when it comes to attracting a new person in your life, some people might be attracting new people. Some of you, or you met someone new, allow them to pursue you, Aries. Don't be the chaser, be the chasee. Let them pursue you. Stop trying to be in control all the time. And the next one is you deserve love. Some of you convinced yourselves that this is the best it can get. Are you settling because of children? Okay, so it says your love life is being affected by children. But then for others, this has to do with your own inner children. Your own inner children who really want love. They want to experience fun and laughter and play and joy. You deserve that. But it feels like that's the block, right? If you want to let love in or new opportunities, you have to start letting go of control. You have to let go of the steering wheel. You have to allow yourself to fall into Spirit's arms. Let's get some more cards out here. Back and forth. What did I tell you? Didn't that card come out before? You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You keep going back and forth, meaning a part of you wants to still engage in the devil energies, right? Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes, but you're afraid that you'll be judged. You're afraid that you'll lose something. That you'll lose control. That's what that feels like. New beginnings and milestone. Okay, are some of you pregnant? I'm getting that very strongly. Some of you might be pregnant. Yeah, this is about the child now. Whoever this is, let go of, trying to impress and trying to fit into social groups or with your in-laws. I'm getting a lot of in-law stuff. Focus on being present, creating moments of joy and play, and celebrate those simple moments of joy and play. This is celebration, but you're celebrating from a place from the inside, not from the outside. Okay, so professional assistance, interesting. A professional assistant is like a lawyer, a doctor, someone who has some type of professional title here, assisting you in your next steps, showing you something, assisting you, guiding you towards your next steps, because it feels like you're going to have to take some steps here. A guidance counselor, they're saying. For some of you, this is about understanding why you've been back and forth with dabbling into, the shadows and the light. Sometimes you're practicing spirituality, you're trying to do your inner work, but then you get caught up and distracted with your stuff, your inner stuff, the shadow behaviors start to come out. So there's someone here that's providing you with some guidance on how to understand why you've been attracting what you've been attracting. What are some of the spirit? Yeah. The tarantula is someone who's at a crossroads here. Some of you might be leaving someone. Tarantula is about leaving someone, and you keep going back and forth about it. And there's going to be someone here who's going to be providing you with some assistance on how to go about it, on how to take your next steps. Maybe divorce, separation. Yeah, it definitely feels like that professional assistance card, that person, that mentor. We got the Hierophant before, so that's a mentor, maybe a spiritual mentor that's going to help you get out of the tarantula energy, which is like stuck in place at a crossroads. I'm going to read it from the guidebook. I actually just got these cards, so I'm familiarizing myself with their meaning. But based on what I'm feeling there, it's like there's a stuckness. You're at a crossroads. So the tarantula is fire. Fire element. Here. Yeah, what did I say? At a crossroad. Claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great discussion must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you. Those shadow behaviors, that's what I was talking about. Sidetracking you from your dream. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. That's why that song keeps on coming up. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. You're really stuck between two choices here, two options. So when in balance, it uses its intuition. When it is out of balance, it hesitates, it over-intellectualizes. So what's going to help you is to write down how you're feeling about these issues. Before making a haste decision, write down how you feel and how you want to feel. Because look at the energy from where you're at, and how do you want to move forward, experiencing it in the future. I'm going to get one more card here for you. Which one? Feels like you need to breathe more, Aries. Take some breaths. Listen to your intuition. Didn't we just say that, Aries? Yeah, your intuition is telling you everything, and that's where you're going to be guided to towards someone who's going to provide some assistance and some valuable input. They're saying valuable advice. This could be a reader, this could be a guide, a spiritual guide, this could be a lawyer, a notary, whoever it is that can help you plan and take action and support you during this transition of moving out of the shadows, situations that are not for your best interest, not in your best interest. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me here and for liking this video and subscribing to the channel. You can check out all my other content in the video and community tab. I also have a live stream there that I had posted a few days ago where I went live. Again, I talked about the Pluto and Aquarius transit that we're all experiencing collectively. Again, my offerings are at the bottom of this video. I will continue posting the zodiac signs, so be sure to check out your other signs, so your moon, your rising, your Venus. And again, if you're watching for a cross watcher to understand the energy of a person that you're currently dealing with, this can apply as well. So I'm wishing you a beautiful day, night, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Lots of blessings to you.